We come out week in and week out. The push out of downfall of this sinful kingdom called America, also known as Babylon in the scriptures. And first and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son in their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue.
Call,
Halayim,
La,
Yahweh,
Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Ha,
Rakah,
Quadash,
Ma'amah. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to our elders as well down here in the Lions Den of Yashtarala Camp. Harold 1, salutations to all the occupying around the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth for sincerity. Today we have a lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopefully elect out there, and also the men, women, and children that believe in sincerity as well, man. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it.
All right, we don't really have a set topic today, but we're going to start off with a few precepts to wheel us into the topic. All right, I want to get this. Somebody get the Ephesians real quick.
This is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 1. For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of Yahawashi HaMashiach, for you Gentiles.
Right. Well, we know the Gentiles is talking about the Israelite Gentiles. All right. You got two different forms of Gentiles. You got a natural foreigner, through their bloodline. That's a natural heathen, and then you got the Israelite that's not following Israelite ways. They will call it the uncircumcision. You know, they might have been keeping they may not have been keeping the laws of the Israelites. They may not have been speaking the Hebrew. They may not have been born amongst the Israelites, keeping the Passover. So they were keeping heathen customs, and a lot of them were called Gentiles or foreigners, all right? Or some were just born outside of the land. They were called a foreigner. So that's what it's talking to, the Gentiles. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2, Ephesians 3.
Right.
If ye have heard of the dispensation of the grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi,
right,
which is given me to youward, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afar in few words.
Right, so that's what this is all about, revelation, man. Somebody get Revelation 1 and 1. We're gonna finish that in a second. So that's what this is all about, the revelation, man. All right? To have a vision of what's to come, so we can get prepared for it. And today, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, the spirit of truth, we've been given the Yahawashi broke the seals, so we can know what's coming, all right, and be prepared for it.
Revelation 1:1.
Let's start from Revelation 1:1.
It's Revelation chapter 1, verse 1.
Ooh, I got something.
The revelation of Yahawashi Mashiach, which Yahweh gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
There you go. See that? So through Yahawashi, we get the understanding of what's to come. Can you read that again?
Revelation 1:1.
I'm gonna break it down.
The revelation of Yahawashi Mashiach, which Yahweh gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Right, things which must shortly come to pass, man. Why? Making it what? Prophecy. Somebody get Proverbs 29 and 18.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse 18.
Right.
Where there is no vision, the people perish.
See that? So where there's no vision, the people perish. What's a vision? It's just the prophecies, man. But they had to be revealed. Because the Lord said to what? What did he say to Daniel? Somebody get there, I think it's Daniel 12. Yep. And,
Daniel chapter 12, what verse?
12 and 4.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 4. It says, but thou, O Daniel,
Isaiah 29:11.
shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end.
Right, so there you go. Until the time of the end. All right, and when did the end start? When Yahawashi was on the scene. And we're in the end of the end. You know, everything has a beginning and an end, right? So he said, what? Seal up the book until the time of the end, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
That's right. See that? The knowledge is increased today. And when did knowledge really start being increased? When them damn Greeks and them Romans started taking boats and ships around to other countries, conquering them, taking their information, putting them in their libraries, like the Library of Alexandria. All right, going coast to coast, stealing information. And then it excelled from that to these damn Catholic churches, where they had the Jesuits, they call them the prayer rooms, when they had the CIA in there. And a lot of people became Catholic, and they would go in there and pray and tell all their damn information. And that's how they got a lot of information as well. And then now you got technology. You know, knowledge is increased. And people run what? To and fro. All right, so now we're in a time where that vision that was sealed by Yahawashi, by Yahweh allowed Yahawashi to unseal it for us to understand. All right, let's get this real quick. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 29, verse 11.
Right.
And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed.
Yeah. So imagine if Yahawashi didn't unseal the prophecies for us to understand, we would still be down here blind. Let's get that. Revelations 11. We still wouldn't understand what's going on. 11 and Spirit of life entered into those things. 2 witnesses. Oh, yeah, spirits is dead. Yep. 11, we'll pray 11.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 11, and verse 8. And it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city,
Right.
which is spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right. So we were part of the congregation of the dead. We were part of the Gentiles. All right. The Lord said that. Somebody get that discontinued from their heritage.
Jeremiah 17.
All right, look at that too. And then we're gonna go right back to where you at. But whoever got it first, you can launch it off.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
See that? Unless the Lord gave us a way out, man. All right. So now, he said, what was the first part of that again?
And thou, even thyself.
Even thyself. All right. So that's what happens, man. Humanity, and as a whole, the Lord sets them up. They become prideful, just like America. You know, they haven't been attacked. What it says in Revelations, who was able to make war with him? And they don't know that we read Wisdom of Solomon, I think chapter 6. Somebody get that? Don't lose where you at. Right. Right back. I probably won't remember.
Right.
I think it's Wisdom of Solomon 6. Yeah. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 2, all the way to 3. All right, so, you know, these devils built up America. They was able to take us down, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And now they start to think that it was their own might, their own power, their own witchcraft that did it. You know, but it was the Most High that raised up these devils. It was prophecy. The Most High controls the tide and the sea, and how far the waves can go up onto the beach, and how far the beach can go into the water, how far the trees can grow that they don't overtake the beach. So the Lord sets the bounds of everything upon this earth. But man, they get prideful, just like Jake. Go ahead. Somebody read it. Where was that?
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 2.
Yeah, powerful, bro.
Give ear, ye that rule the people.
See, the Lord saying give ear. He's really talking to us at that time. But now it's talking about Esau, because they're the ones that rule the world. Job 9 and 24, real quick. Don't lose it yet. Job 9 and 24.
It's Job 9 and chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Right, so the Lord gave these people the whole earth to rule. The Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, you know, J.P. Morgan, all these names that own the banks. They ruling the world, the European Union. You know, the Treaty of Rome. Go ahead, brother.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right, so they cover the faces of the judges thereof. See, this is prophecy, right? And what it, somebody get that, take the change times of law. You can't, you holding something too, man. We're going to go back to both of them. Yep. Times of law, let me go for a second. All right, so what you reading, brother? Yeah, he
Job
gave,
9
yeah.
and 24.
Yeah, there you go. So he said, what? They cover the faces of the judges thereof, man. See, that's what you'll do if you think you rule the world. You see that? You rule the world, you think God ain't looking. That's what they do. All right? They took down the images of our people and they put up their own images, man. All right, go ahead, brother. Somebody read?
Change season and laws.
Yeah. Just like Esau, yeah, they think they God. The scriptures say that. They think they God, man. Somebody got it? Times and laws. You can read this one. Wisdom of Solomon 6 real quick. Think the same times.
All right. Back at Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 2. Give ear, ye that rule the people, in glory in the multitude of the nations. For the power is given you of the Lord, Yahweh, in sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels.
See that? So if you rule in this world, you're in jeopardy, man. You know? Because the Lord said he's going to show pride to the prideful, and he's going to show meekness to the meek. And Jacob's on the bottom right now. And Esau's on the top ruling the world, but they think it's by their own will, by their own power and might. But it was a blessing given to Esau from Isaac. All right, to rule the world with the sword, to gain the earth and the fatness thereof. Go ahead, brother.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
There you go. All right, so that just means a long season. All right. So now, he said what? You think to change times and laws? That's what Esau's doing. What Trump said the other day? He's talking about doing away with daylight savings time.
I hear about that.
Yeah, man, he was talking about that. So they become prideful. They, you know, start to dabble in things that only a God would do. Controlling the weather. All right. So now, we'll get this real quick. What's that? Job 1:21. Right.
Job chapter 1 and verse 21.
Right. So a righteous man, a just man, is going to understand this. See, Esau is not just. They're like Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. You know. Go ahead, bro.
And said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord have taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. And all this Job sinned not, nor charged Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi foolishly.
Right. So Esau don't understand that. You know, Esau think they gained everything by their own will, by their own power and might. And that's in Isaiah 47. But a just man, a righteous man is going to understand that we can't take any of this stuff with us. So it's the Lord that gives, and it's the Lord that takes away. All right? So he said what? Read that one again? Come on, back. What does Solomon say?
Okay, yeah. Back in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse, pick up at 2 and go to 4. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 2. Give ear, ye that rule the people, in glory in the multitude of the nations.
Right, and that's to anybody that's ruling the people, man. You know, you got to give ear to the Creator. Go ahead.
For power is given you of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, in sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels.
Right, so who got the chains in his hand? Who controls hell and death? All right, death and hell. Yahawashi. Who controls Yahawashi? Yahweh. So who has the power to bind up the serpent and free the serpent? The Most High does, right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. And he's already proven it by binding up Esau during the Byzantine Empire. All right, go ahead, brother.
Precept.
No, precept. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 21 and 1. It says, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. You know, and that's just going back to the point that the elder said, man. You know, Esau, America, Babylon, they think they're in charge. They think they're running things, all right? They think they're making all these moves, but it's the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, that's moving these chess pieces, man. He's moving these pawns around, all right? All right, that's why Scripture say there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Esau thinking he's doing the right thing, you know, by bringing in his NWO, this, that, and the third, but not knowing that that's bringing him right to his demise, man.
Right, that's right. Proverbs 20 and 24. We're still working our way back to you, and then to you too. Proverbs 20 and 24.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. as man's goings are of the Lord Yahweh, how can a man then understand his own way?
Woo, see that? How can a man then understand his own way? Thinking you got it figured out. Esau, Trump, you know, all these American representatives, their leaders, they think they got it all figured out. Oh yeah, we're gonna come up with a military plan. We're gonna take the world back again. Or we're gonna fight everybody economically. Or we're gonna move into space now. We're gonna build a golden dome over America. Instead of the Iron Dome over Israel, they built something new called the Golden Dome. And that's all prophetic, man, the Golden City. Somebody turn that down. All right, the Golden City. All right, where was that? Let's get this real quick. So he said, how can a man then understand his own way? Smith that blew up the coal in the fire. I'm trying to work my way back to these two brothers. Yep. So the Lord led them into building their own destructive instrument. You know, the weapon of their own demise. It's called what? A nuclear missile. One of the most powerful things the so-called Caucasian race Esau has built.
It's Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16.
Right.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and have created the waster to destroy.
See that? So the Lord created the individual to come up with a process of their own work through science. So who created science? Our God, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? And he said what? One second.
He created the smith that bloweth the coals.
So that blow up the coal, go ahead.
Fire.
Yep.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
So he brought forth an instrument for his work. All right? So not for Esau's work, but he brought forth an instrument on this earth into this matrix for the Most High's work. All right, on this earth. Go ahead. Yep.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, once again, you said the coal too. I can't forget that. Because the splitting of the atom, Esau thought they, damn, what's his name? They're like Gallagher. What's his name again? Einstein. Yeah, Einstein. You know, Einstein thought that it was an intuition that led him into understanding the theory of relativity. All right, by looking at his watch, and he saw that he believed that light can go as fast as if you can get light to go as fast as an actual object, you can create energy from the object just as powerful as light. That's the theory of relativity, the relativeness between a physical object and light. If you can get them to speed up together, all right? And then they took that same process and put it into a nuke, into a missile with Oppenheimer. Right. All right? Oppenheimer put it with plutonium and poison and into a capsule so it can explode, called a nuclear bomb. And that was all a track from the Most High controlling the hearts of these men. The father's true name is Yahweh, his son named Yahawashi. All right? I need where I was at, real quick. So he did that. And he said what? Jeremiah 50 and 24, then we got your precept right after that.
Jeremiah 50 and 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken.
So, yep, so that's what the Most High's will is, to lay a snare on the earth for the hunter himself. The top hunter on the earth that the Most High created, the Lord laid a snare for him.
Hey, Con, if I may add on too, that goes into the book of Obadiah. That pride has deceived you, man.
Yes.
Hey, God bless America, no place else. We go bless it, all right. And they don't understand that. They feel like that America can't be touched, man. Yep. So why not get you touched in the exact way that you've been blessed in, man? So it shows that, hey, you feel like you won't be touched, you can't be touched. Just like what the elder said, the Golden Dome. Hey, you feel like, hey, nah, man, y'all can mess with us. That's why, hey, the pride has deceived you going all overall in all actuality too of the leader that America has in the chair right now, man. His pride has deceived him, all right? Coming up the Gulf of America, pulling away from the EU, hey, so forth and so forth, man. Hey, this is pride right now, man. Hey, pride is brought before a fall, man.
Yep. And we're seeing pride in action. All right, now where was that?
Jeremiah 50, 24.
O Babylon, and thou was not aware. They are found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Right, that's why it said, what? How can a man then understand his own way? He was not even aware of it. had no damn idea what's going on. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50:25. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Ooh. Hey, so like if I may add on too, hey, that's just like how in scripture we prepare ourselves for the battle by indulging in the word of the Lord, Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Esau don't even know it's a battle coming, man. Once again, if they feel like they can't be touched, why would they prepare for a war that's not even quote unquote coming? They don't feel like that's coming, man. They don't feel no pressure being put down on them.
You know, hit before you're gonna be proud, man.
Hey, come on.
Look at Devontae Davis. No, yep. You know, it can build a sense of pride, man. That's why the Lord called America the virgin daughter of Babylon, meaning untouched. The virgin is untouched. All right, where we at?
For this is the work of the Lord God of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Right, so this is his work. So when we see this war kick off, this is the Lord working, rebuilding the earth right in front of our face, man. All right, through war. Go ahead, that was it? That was the snare part. You got a precept you said too?
Oh, that was a precept.
Oh, then the same one? That's crazy. Let's go back to you.
This book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Yep.
It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city,
Yep.
which previously is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
See that? So this place is nothing but Sodom. Look at damn. Shakari, no? That's fucked up. Now we gotta put them on the list. I hate to, but maybe not. But cause we don't know if it's true or not, right? You got TD Jakes. Allegedly. You got the whole Diddy scandal. Even Russia saying that. Russia was like, yo, stop worrying about what we got going on in Russia and worry about Diddy. He said that. Y'all seen that? He actually said that. Yeah, he said it. He said, worry about Diddy. And basically what he was saying is worry about the corruption you got going on with pedophilia and the sodomy.
Worry about the beam of yours.
Right, add him on there. So this place is where we were what? Spiritually dead at, man. All right? So now it's time to come out of that. You know, 2/3 are going to remain in the congregation of the dead. So now we were amongst the Gentiles. You know, until the Lord woke us up to the truth. All right, go ahead. Where you was at?
Ephesians 3.
Yep.
This is Ephesians 3, and I'm going to start back at verse 3. It says, how that by revelation he made known to me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words.
Right, so he made known to us. There you go, keep going.
All right, Revelation chapter 11 and verse 9.
Yep, the Spirit entered into them. The two witnesses. Yep, you said that too. All right.
It says, Isaiah the...
Yep. Where's the two witnesses? Yeah, that's good.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 11 and verse 3, and it says, and I will give power unto my two witnesses.
Right, so the Lord is about to give us power. Somebody get that? Children Supreme King. So the Lord is about to give power to his two witnesses. Who are his two witnesses? It's not Moses and Elijah, like they teach in some of these churches. The two witnesses are these nations of people on this earth. It was divided into two tribes, two sides. The northern kingdom, which would be the Latino tribes, and the southern kingdom. So we are the same tribes that the Bible speaks of, that was walking under Yahweh by his command, walking with Moses. You know what I mean? Walking with Yahawashi. That's his true name, Yahawashi. That's the Messiah's true name. Not Yeshua, not Jesus. His true name is Yahawashi. It means he deliverer. So the Most High Yahweh told this spirit that you're going to be the one that delivers the children of Israel from one danger into safety. Just like you deliver a child from the womb into the nation. Because the word mother, womb is the same thing. Right? So we gotta be delivered from this place, man. We can't deliver ourselves. Black Panthers tried it. We can't free ourselves from this place. We need to be free. You know? But some people have forgotten that fight. They don't care about freedom anymore. Freedom meaning what? We want to travel to France. We want to go across the world. You know? Freedom to not have your children in school and teach them yourself. You choose to teach them. You know? Freedom to have your own money instead of their money. But these are the tribes. These are the names that the slave master gave us. You know?
I see you have Haitians on there. I'm Haitian.
You're Haitian. Y'all are from the biblical tribe of Levi, but that would be the same tribe as Moses. Why do you think they're so much into that sacrifice and voodoo over there? Because they was the priests. They was always dealing with blood and the lambs and stuff like that, sacrificing lambs. So now somebody get that discontinued from the heritage. Yep, even thyself get discontinued from the heritage. And then we're gonna,
The book of Jeremiah.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4.
Right.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
See that? So when did he give us the heritage? Somebody get that Psalms 147 and 19. And he only gave us the heritage. Our heritage, meaning our lifestyle, our culture. You know, he gave us a name too. Meaning we come from Jacob. That's our forefather. That's our progenitor. But that guy Jacob, his name was changed to Israel, or in the Hebrew it would be Yashar'Allah. It means Yah means he, Shar means prince, princess. You got princesses, and then you got princes, right? Yashar'Allah, Yah means he, Shar means prince, Allah means power. So we are natural descendant princes of the power. All right, and then that person named Yashar'Allah, he had 12 sons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we come from that. You know, I'm from both like from Judah or Benjamin. Right? And the Messiah himself, he comes from Judah. And if you read in the scriptures, it tells you Judah is dark skinned, not black. You see somebody pull black out the scriptures, they don't know the color. It'll say dark brown. So we dark brown, as if it was burned in the furnace.
Okay.
But they'll pull out scripture saying black, but we're not black. We're not black, my shirt is black.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? We're not, right, sister? That's the Holy Spirit right there, right? All right, so where was that?
This is Psalms 147.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 147 and 19.
So we just continue from this heritage right here.
He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
See that? So he showed his word to us, his statutes, and his judgments. That gave us a culture. Other than that, we were walking around just like the other heathens.
Right.
Lawless, just like today. Right? Go ahead.
No direction.
No direction. But they got the door, the open doors right here. Go ahead.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He did with so with any nation. He gave it to us, man. Go ahead.
And as for his judgment, they have not known them.
Right.
Praise ye the Lord.
So these people don't know the judgments of the Lord. They don't know the judgments of the Lord. They false prophets. They can't tell you what's coming. Look at TD. You heard about what's happening. Well, you heard about Crep will steal your dollar. You know, any other face on there, Oprah. You know? We need some more faces on there like Diddy and them now. But these are our leaders of our community.
Right.
You know?
They follow them blindly.
They falling like bowling pins, ain't we?
Right, right.
All right, go ahead. Sinners just talking to them. What was that? That was it? All right. You got something? All right, go ahead.
All right, so this is back at the book of Revelations.
So the Lord said we were going to discontinue from our heritage. We lost that way. When did that happen? In 70 AD. It was under Titus and Vespasian. This is history, too. History class. Under Titus, General Vespasian. He had a son named Titus. And he sent Titus in there right after 69 AD because Vespasian was busy trying to become a ruler at that time after Nero died. So he was trying to deal with that. Hey, there you go, travel light.
Peace and light.
You already know. Love you, bro.
I love you too.
I see you, man. Same name, but not the same person. See that the book Titus was the actual one of our people. Right? So when you read the book Titus in the Bible, that's one of our people that dealt with that. But what I'm talking about is one of these people. You see that? I'm talking about these people from the Roman Empire. See that? There was going to be kingdoms on the earth spoken about in the Bible. I'm not going to go into read it, Daniel chapter 2, also Daniel 7. But this was a prophecy. This is what we're living through right now. You can look at this like time. Kingdoms represent ages. Ages also represent time. So this is time right here in front of our face. And the Lord prophesied that we were going to go into Babylon. Remember that? What was that? 586 BC. We fell. They came in there. The Medo-Persians gave us some type of freedom again. That's when you hear about Esther, right? They gave us our land back and helped us rebuild our temple and stuff. Then we went into Greece under Alexander, the Greek. And then after that, we kind of mingled into the common days, where like anybody who become a ruler, into the Roman Empire. And that's when the Messiah came on the scene, and they duped that whole kingdom. You see that? So at the end of this, you had Titus and Vespasian that were Romans, and it was called the Jewish Roman Wars. Right? And at 70 AD, they won against us, and the Lord had them go in there and take all the gold, all the silver, the menorahs, they put a black pig, just like the Haiti. Remember that? That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
So they did the same thing in the Roman Empire.
I still don't know the depths of my country's history,
Yeah.
but I'm learning.
But yeah.
That's why I'm so interested about what you guys are doing
That's
here.
right, yeah, because we went into slavery, and the Haitians went over there too. So we're all the same people. And that's just it. That's all you really need to understand is that 2/3 are going to perish in what's coming.
Yeah.
2/3. And 1/3 is going to be saved from the coming destruction that's coming. Nuclear war.
Right.
And it's all from the Most High spoken of the prophets. You know what I mean? But what I was saying. So these are kingdoms, and now the Lord said, in 70 AD they ran us out of Israel, and we ran into Africa.
Okay.
All right, 70 AD. We ran out of Israel. Somebody get that? Romans 9. What is that? No, Revelation 12. Revelation 12, real quick. And then we still go back to where we were. Yeah.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 1. And it says that there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet.
Why was she given? Why was this woman? Now, this is not only a past vision. In Revelation, John the Revelator was seeing this as a future vision, meaning she's gonna get that back. It was taken from her. She got to fix her tiara, like fix the crown.
Fix your crown, queen.
So she's gonna get that back, right? This woman. Now, what we're gonna understand too is the word woman means servant.
Okay.
We gotta understand that. Once we understand that, y'all will know y'all place, and then we'll know our place, because the Lord called us a woman.
Okay.
We're His woman,
Okay.
so we're His servant.
Okay.
You see how it goes?
Yes, I see it.
But in that way, though,
I see it.
not in the worldly way, like servant, but in the way of serving each other, helping, right? Sidekick. So we would never call queen. You know, the women weren't called queen. That was taught to us by that black man. These God bodies, gods in the earth. You know, sisterhood. Why are we brother and sister though? We gotta have some type of understanding.
Right.
So the Lord said, those that do the will of my Father, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my mother. You know? But we would never call queen the women, they were called princesses. Doesn't that sound more powerful?
It
Because
does.
when you're a queen, you're supposed to be dominating something. What you doing?
Ever since I gave birth to her to kind of feed off of that,
Yeah.
naturally I called her princess.
Princess.
Everybody was telling me, oh, you spoiling her. You always calling her princess. It just came natural to me to call her princess.
Right. It's so much to being a princess.
That's crazy that you said that.
Right. So queen comes from the English word queen, which means to be a harlot.
Okay.
I said it that way for understand. A harlot. Right? So we're not that. The Lord said there should be no harlots of the daughters of Zion. So we gotta understand that. So you hear somebody saying queen, you're like, I feel you. But lack of knowledge.
I understand the reason you're saying queen because you're trying to speak up of me, but really it's
Really?
not what you.
Really,
I got you.
You know what I mean? You can look this up too.
You just taught me something today because I didn't know that.
That's right. It's cool too.
Okay.
We learn every day. We learn too.
Right.
But the Lord said we weren't supposed to be that. So now we're the Lord's servants. What's my point?
Verse 12.
Go ahead. Yep.
It says,
I'm gonna lose my that.
it says, her head a crown of 12. I'm gonna go back a little bit. It says,
Right. So the princess. That's why I was like, I didn't want to lose that point. So the princess. There's so much to being a princess now. Because a princess has an inheritance. A princess has a father. A princess has a king. You know, a princess has a mother that's ruling over her, which would be Malakah, which means to be an exalted woman. Malakah. That's an exalted woman in the eyes of the Lord, like Mary. She was exalted, right? So that's what you want to be as a princess, looking forward to the inheritance from our Father. From our Father. I'm a prince. I don't want to be king right now. King of what? If I'm the king, I got to fight for them. Put my life on the line like Yahawashi did. That's the king. He already did it. He gave his life for us. In 37 AD, he came up with the cross. 10-foot tall black man named Yahawashi with white and woolly hair now.
And if I may ask, what religion?
Uh,
Muslim?
well, no, not Muslim, because Muslim comes from the word mashallah, which means of peace,
Okay.
and it's an Arabic thing.
Okay.
You know, Ishmael. We come from Jacob, so we just deal with the covenant. Remember that? Like they read it, it said the inheritance.
I'm guilty. I'm not too educated.
It's okay, it's cool, it's cool.
But I learned a lot through my daughter because she went to a Christian school.
Yeah.
You know,
I was Baptist. I was Baptist growing up.
Okay.
So, but let's get that Romans 11, right? 11:7.
What did Israel have not attained?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for.
We ain't obtained what we were looking for. We were looking for God. But we ain't obtained it going to the colleges, going to the churches.
Right.
We ain't finding it in there. I was down at the Kissing and them, the Baptist, Baptist and all that. We ain't find nothing in there. All the Baptist church, all the churches we go to, we ain't find nothing in there. Drama, the same drama that's out here.
And they all corrupted nowadays.
They all corrupt.
Messing with the kids.
I want no
and all
money.
of that, not doing right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First thing you hear somebody say, my pastor, my me.
Right.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for. But the election hath obtained it.
Yeah, we represent the elect, the hopeful elect. Because what it's saying in the Apocrypha, the elect, his name. Yeah, let's get that real quick. Let's get that real quick. Somebody get it. Just bear with me. I know you got it.
That's okay.
Let's get this one.
Revelation what, 16?
Yeah, whoever get it first.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 17, verse 10. It says, and the elect shall praise his holy name.
It was Proverbs 30 and 4. Right? Here's the point. Proverbs 30 and 4. And don't lose the leader of that, whoever was holding them. That was it. I think so.
Proverbs chapter 30, verse 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fists?
He on a whole nother level.
Who hath bound the waters in a garment?
He bound the waters in a garment that we call the satin sheet called space. He bound the waters out there. It's called Shemayim. The waters outside of this. It's a different level of gas. You know, like you breathing water.
Different atmosphere.
Different atmosphere. Different level of the atmosphere. It's, ionization.
Yeah.
Adding to it, taking away of
Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established the ends of the
Hey, who did all this? It's like we show up to this place born. It's like a house. You walk into a house that's already made up for you.
The people that don't believe there's a creator, they just think they just popped up.
They just popped up, manifested here from
Right.
Big Bang. Big Bang came revolution.
Right.
Flowers, you know, the birth of certain animals. You see the interaction animals have.
Yeah.
They can't say Big Bang.
Yeah.
who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
Thou canst tell. You gotta be taught. You gotta be re-educated. The word educate comes from the meaning to lead out. So to lead out of what? To lead out of ignorance. So Hosea 4:6. I don't.
It's Hosea. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Right.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See, our people got destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
See? He said, what? Give them warning for him? Thou shalt die in their wickedness. So that's why we're out here to warn our people. So they can stop eating pork, stop eating shrimp, stop eating lobster, stop doing all these deviant.
Those are some stated things.
Stop. We were taught that. But in our culture, our heritage, remember I just said that to you, we're going to discontinue from our heritage. And how do we do that? Deuteronomy 28. Go home and read it sometime. That whole chapter, Deuteronomy 28.
Okay.
You'll see it on the video tonight. That whole
I was
chapter.
about to say, if you could give me
No, yeah,
your page, it's on here?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
You're going to be on there too.
Okay.
So Deuteronomy 28 is a whole chapter about us going in slavery.
Okay.
Okay, precept real quick.
Yes.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "And the swine, you know the swine,
Pork.
uh, It says, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Because I thought that the reason we weren't supposed to eat pork was because I don't know who the guy was in the Bible that was profiting, and then somebody had evil in him, and then he prayed over him, and then took the evil out of him, and then pushed it to the pig, and that's why they said don't eat pork anymore.
Yeah, but this is my thing with that.
I thought that was why.
Now that would be like all demons is in all pigs.
That's why I thought they
yeah,
said
we
don't
ain't
eat pork.
not saying towards you. I'm just like
No, I understand. I'm willing to learn. Yeah.
So and this is the reason. This is the reason why because he said.
Okay. Just period.
Daddy said don't do
Not
that.
because something was casted on somebody. Just dad said no, then no is no, and that's it.
That's more powerful.
Got you.
He
That
said-
is more powerful. Don't even know. I keep saying to her.
Yeah.
Hey, when I tell you no, it's because I see.
You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
And now, in that no, there's a lot of love in it.
Right.
There's a lot of
But it's for
warning.
your well-being. I said no, and that's
well-being.
it.
Now, what can pork do to the body? It sweats on the inside. It doesn't have pores. So that means every.
Like clear to gout.
No, yeah, that definitely gout. You get rid of gout with beets, all right, natural beets.
Yeah.
But and stop eating pork, people.
Period.
But everything that pig eats, it stays in the body. So if it eats a dead rat, if it eats a bunch of
They
salt,
say they stomach and like the dirt.
yes, and it has. So when we eat that, we eat what it eats.
Yeah.
Because we sweat out toxins, it doesn't
Yeah.
sweat it out.
Yeah.
And then it has a filtration system, certain enzymes that break down anything it eats, like a garbage. It's like a walking garbage disposal.
Yeah.
So when we eat those enzymes, it begins to break our body down.
Appreciate y'all.
So-
I don't mean to cut it short. I can stay here all day.
Yeah,
with
no,
y'all.
you're going to check it out on YouTube.
And I sure will.
Ryan's their main page.
I appreciate
But
y'all.
before you leave, I definitely want you to know the Father's name. The Father's true name is Yahweh, and his son name is Yahawashi. And to get to the Father, we got to go through Yahawashi. He said, those that call on my name shall be saved. Saved from what, though?
Right.
We're not going to walk around like church, like, I'm saved.
Saved,
This
but
ain't
not acknowledge what you're saved from.
World War III is coming. We need to be saved from this. God, right here, look.
It's coming.
It's coming. Russia, all that stuff with Russia, it'd be too much to talk about now, but all that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 38. You know?
My mom says it all the time.
But you're in the Bible too.
Yeah.
You know? We're in the Bible.
Yes.
We still in biblical times. People think the same. Still that same earth that Moses walked on. So now it's time to turn back to that same God.
I really appreciate y'all. Y'all really did something to me because
problem.
I was having a tough day today, and that's
Really?
why I came here to walk with my daughter. And I saw y'all, and I said, "Let me come and see what y'all about." And just seeing all you guys, black men, just
Yeah.
uplifting people, it really did something to me. So I thank you.
God, man, our job is done.
Yes.
That's the goal.
Thank
That's
you.
the goal.
And I will definitely check you guys out on your website.
That's right. And he say, comfort one another with these words. That's the only comfort we got.
Yes.
You know, knowing that he's coming back from the deep coming back to restore us to our original state.
Yes.
That we were God in
And
the
that's what I
beginning.
want.
We were the powers, we were the princes and princesses.
Yes.
Oh, I want that back. I want that back. On
Thank
this
you
earth.
guys so much.
All right, sister.
All right. Have a good
All right,
night.
bless you. Yeah,
Shalom.
you comment if you want to, you know, on the
I
YouTube.
sure will.
All right, now.
Thank you.
All right, bless you.
Shalom.
All right, where was that? Let's keep flowing with that spirit a little bit. Everybody hold on.
Jeremiah 50:24.
Y'all still want them off, brother. And then we're going to get back to the food games. Yes.
This is back in Rome.
Yeah, let's still want them off, yeah.
This is back in Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Right, so that's proof right there. Our people are looking for God, man. But Romans 10 and 2. Romans 10 and 2. Let's get that real quick. All right, so our people are looking for God. They're looking for the truth, man. Some of them aren't. Some of them don't give a damn. Some of them are just, and also some brothers, some people are just beasts on earth, just like animals, walking around with their pants sagging, hateful, ready to destroy something, just like an animal. But some people have intuition and inspiration, and they're inspired for something greater.
The extra sense.
The extra sense, cognitive, you know. So they want to learn, but this right here, go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 10. Verse 2, right? It says, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of Yahweh, but not according to knowledge.
Right, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. So they got that zeal, they got that passion for God. That's why when they get up on stage, they used to do this. I want to thank God for this reward. Right. You don't hear that no more.
Thank my followers,
all my followers,
my Patreon subscribers.
Right. He said men should be lovers of their own selves more than God, man. They love themselves more than God. Right? Go ahead. Somebody read the other one.
Come on. This is back at Romans chapter 11, verse 7 once more. It says, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the rest, so like but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Right, so the elect have obtained the truth, and the rest were blinded, man. All right? And we've seen a good example of that our people are walking around blindly, man. So that's why we got to do this work. The Lord got us here for a reason. We would have never known that woman was walking around in distress like that. Because she holding herself up very well. She teaching her daughter like a sister soldier. You know? And Yahawashi should be one of the elect.
Appreciate it.
You know? Go ahead, brother.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8. And I'm gonna start at verse 61. It says, and therefore is my judgment now at hand. So, hey, Con, man, you know, just going back to the point of being saved, all right? You have to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord in order to be saved, man. You have to endure to the end in order to obtain that salvation, all right?
Right.
So it says, and therefore is my judgment now at hand. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, behold, O Lord, now hast thou shown me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me. So the Lord Yahawashi has revealed these things unto us in order for us to obtain salvation. That way we can do the things that are pleasing to him, so we can evade the evil perils that are coming towards this way, man. So that way we won't be partakers of the destruction that's for 2/3 and also these heathens, you know. So therefore, that's why the Lord Yahawashi gave us that extra sense that the elder and the brother in the car was talking about, in order for us to be able to obtain and take heed to the Lord Yahawashi and do the things that are pleasing to him. Man.
Right, you got the understanding of the cognition thereof. That's an extra sense. But with that, the spirit got to be dealing with you. You know? Go ahead. Oh, you have it too, right? No, you got it.
Yeah. Hey, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 17, verse 5. It says, matter of fact, start from 4. And put the fear of man upon all flesh, and gave him dominion over beasts and fowls. They received the use of 5 operations of the Lord, and in the 6th place he imparted them understanding, and in the 7th speech and interpreter of the congregations thereof. So the Lord Yahawashi gave us those extra senses in order to be able to do and understand the things that are pleasing to him.
No, well, really, he gave us that to be over animals, to be a step above animals. You know, be something different for that, for the service of God. You know, and but with that, if man lacks understanding, he's still just an animal, a beast, operating in his nature, or the opposite thereof, against nature. So the spirit got to be dealing with you, man, and that's what we needed. Other than that, we were just Gentiles. We were without hope, having not Yahawashi, you know, being in darkness until the Lord did what? Somebody get that again? Revelation 11, spirit entered into them. What's up, brother?
Revelation.
Negro, Latinos, Native American, Israelites. What's up? Oh, yeah. Spirit of light entered into them. It should be like the last verse.
This is verse 11. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11. And it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
See that? So after the 1960s, that spirit was sent down to us from the heavens, man. Rained down upon the earth. Meaning what? That's divine intervention. Meaning getting things going on every level. Now, that wouldn't have happened if this didn't happen. Revelation 5? No. Revelation 5, somebody down here? I know y'all still holding something. No, y'all good. Okay. We can go back to the later though. 5 and 1, yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 5 and verse 1.
All right, let's get back to the seals.
And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the backside sealed with 7 seals.
He had 7 seals, man. It was completely sealed. Nobody can get to it. Nobody can understand the prophecies. So nobody had access to be delivered at this time. All right, except for Yahawashi, except that Yahawashi gave the sacrifice for us. You know, go ahead. And we have a chance to enter into the kingdom through salvation.
And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, "Who is worthy to open the book and to loosen the seals thereof?" And no man in heaven nor in earth.
So that shows you that there's men in heaven. You know, there's more people out in heaven than there is upon the earth. The scriptures say that the earth couldn't hold everybody at once. You know, just like a womb of a body of a woman can't hold a whole family at once. Well, I don't know, they would hold like 8. Right? Yeah, but this earth couldn't hold everybody. You know, go ahead. So there's more people out in heaven than there is on earth.
Revelation 5 and 3. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither look thereon.
There you go. Yeah. So nobody was worthy to look and see what the Father's will was going to be, and to be able to warn his people. Right? But Yahawashi, go ahead.
And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and read the book.
Why? Why was the angel weeping? Why would the angel be weeping? It's because we were still spiritually dead. We were down on the earth in slavery, being punished and suffering. And the angel like, yo, who was able to free them from this shit? Go ahead.
And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look therein.
Right, not down, damn sure not down the trunk.
And one of the elders said,
he's talking about he the peacemaker. He want to be known as the peacemaker. He's nothing. Everything this man does, the scriptures say Esau, the Caucasian race, they enlarge their desire is hell. It is as death.
That's right.
So what type of peace can you bring to this world, man? All right, go ahead.
Revelations 5 and 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loosen the 7 seals thereof.
Them same 7 seals that Daniel was told to seal up the book. All right, go ahead.
And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and on the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of Yahawashi,
what?
Sent forth unto all the earth.
All right, so what? This right here, can you read that part again? So this is happening in the heavens. This King Yahawashi that gave his life upon the earth. You know, go ahead. In the heavens, he was exalted above everything.
Revelation 5 and 6.
Right, and because he was exalted, he was able to send that spirit down to us for us to understand what's going on today. The Comforter. Right, go ahead.
Revelation 5 and 6.
He said, I will come to you and sup with you. Sorry about that, go ahead.
And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne of the 4 beasts, and in the midst...
Yep, the 4 beasts represent the 4 archangels of Yahweh. Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, and Michael. The top angels. All right, go ahead.
In the midst of the elders stood a lamb.
Right, yep. They elect out the heavens, represent the elders, or in this sense it would be royalty. Go ahead.
As it been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes.
Right, so as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes. All right, going into, go ahead.
Which are the 7 spirits of Yahweh sent forth unto all the earth.
There you go. So it would be this being. Damn, I'm trying not to go there, but we can go to Hebrews. Where it's made a little Lord and angel. We see him. We see Yahweh a little Lord and angel, something like that.
Acting in blood.
No, one second. That one. Hold on. That's a little Lord and angel. Y'all got that one? Yep. That's got the other one. I can't. This one. You almost done with that. So, there you go. Let me know you can bring it up.
It says, Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 7, thou madest him a little lower than the angels, thou crownest him with glory and honor, and didn't set him, and didn't set him over the works of thy hands.
Right, right. So that's what we're reading about right now. So he was being what? Glorified over everything. There's another scripture that say angels and principalities being made subject unto him. All right, go ahead, brother.
Revelation 5 and 7.
Yep, that part.
Back in Revelation, 6.
1 Peter 3 and 21. And 22, slug it, man.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 21.
3 and 21.
It says, the like figure whereunto even baptism doeth also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer of a good conscience toward Yahweh by the resurrection of Yahawashi Mashiach.
Right, yep. Because Yahawashi was resurrected, go ahead.
It says, who is gone into heaven.
So he has gone into heaven. You know, that had them angels shook seeing that. That was another miracle in the spirit realm, seeing a spirit carry flesh into the spirit realm. No man was able to do that, but Yahawashi. Go ahead.
It says, and it's on the right hand of Yahweh, angels and authorities and powers being made subject unto him.
See that? Angels, authorities, and powers. And one of those powers is talking about what? The spirit of truth, the comforter. All right, that was given into his hand to send to us, to his friends. All right, read this now.
Revelation start at 6.
Right, because when you understand a horn, it represents something being exalted. So he was given complete exaltation over the truth, over judgment, and over all the holy angels out in heaven. And all of that is sent into the earth. Go ahead, read it now.
Revelation 5 and verse 6.
Right, we got all that working with it. That's our army on this earth. He said the angels encamp around them that fear the Lord.
Revelation 5 and 6. And behold, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes.
Meaning it is finished. It's done. The deal is done. He already sealed the deal. So they saw this flesh out in the heavens as it had been slain, man. And Yahweh had to see it for himself. They bring him up here. Let me see him face to face. Let me see the good job he's done. You know, it pleased the Lord to bruise him. Why? Because the Lord loves us. He wants to save us. All right, go ahead.
Which are the 7 spirits of Yahawashi sent forth into all the earth.
So all of this was given to this man, Yahawashi, this king, all right, out in the heavens. The 7 spirits, meaning a complete spirit of truth, understanding, and judgment. And it's being sent forth into the earth to us. All right? So that's what? Breaking the seals. Right?
And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden bowls full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints.
That's right. All right, there you go. So now that's it.
That's it.
So that's what's working with us in this earth, man. So now, he said what? After 3 days and a half, the spirit of life entered into them. Why? Because these transactions was happening out in the heavens. And that spirit was sent down to us. Go ahead.
And they sang a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to Yahawashi by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people in the nation.
See that? And that's how you know it's talking about who?
Israel.
That's the elect.
Yeah,
that's the elect
exactly.
out in the heavens. They're saying you have done it. You have redeemed us out of the earth. That's the elect out there. All right? Where we at? So let's go back to Ephesians.
This is Ephesians chapter 3. And I'm going to start back at verse 3. It says, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words.
Right, so now we understand. By revelation, he made it known to us, right? Through the seals, the revelation. He broke the seals, right? Through revelation, he made it known to us, go ahead.
Verse 4, Ephesians 3.
Right, because you got to remember, this Paul speaking, right? Paul dealt with, Yahawashi came to see Paul after Yahawashi was taken up. So he already went up into the heavens. and broken the seals. All right, so Paul was part of that revelation.
Verse 4, Ephesians 3, whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Yahawashi HaMashiach.
Right, so that's what we hoping for. Revelations 1 and 3.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
There you go. So you'll be blessed by reading and understanding these books. You know? The same way Paul was trying to tell you, you'll be blessed. And you'll be able to understand what was given to him in the ancient times, man. You know? And that's what we're doing. We're reading the ancient text. Go back and look at that, brother.
This is Ephesians chapter 3, verse 5.
Huh? He's talking to me.
This is
I'll take it.
It's for a birthday. We just had extra. And these haven't
Bring it in.
They're all vegetarian subs.
You said vegetarian. We take vegetarian.
Great. Enjoy it.
Hey, thank you. We don't do the sodas.
No, we don't.
I mean, if you leave them, we'll give them somebody or something.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey.
Enjoy the sub.
Oh, thank you.
You want us to leave those? Or? Yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
They don't drink.
Oh, you ain't got to carry it all the way back over there. That's
Nah, you good. Thank you.
All right. Hey, no doubt. Appreciate y'all. Bring it right here, even.
Seek to please the poor.
Hey, you gotta check that turkey. Make sure ain't got no pork in it. Yep.
Ephesians chapter 3, verse 5.
Right, yes, yeah.
Which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit.
Come on, man. Look at it. And we're able to understand today, man, because of that. And Paul was saying that you may be able to understand. He was passing it down to us. You know, the spirit that was given to him, the revelation. You good, bro? Good. Y'all both stretching. You ain't making me tight. Let me get one too.
Precept.
All right, go ahead.
This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 26. It says, even the mystery which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints, to whom the Most High would make known what is the riches of the glory of the mystery among the Gentiles, which is Hamashiach Yahawashi in you.
That's the best jewel you can have right there. You want to drop a jewel? Well, the jewel would be Yahawashi. That's the one you understand. That's our treasure, man. You know?
It says, which is Hamashiach Yahawashi in you, the hope of glory, whom we preach, warning every man, and teaching, warning every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Hamashiach Yahawashi.
One more line, maybe, I think.
Verse 29. Damn. Verse 29.
Tip-it-tie.
Verse 29. It says, whereunto I also labor, striving according to his working, which worketh in me mightily.
See that? And that's what we're doing today. You know, the Spirit got to be working in you mightily to be out here pushing this truth, man. You know? And he said, if they speak not according to his word, because there's no light, you know, the Lord ain't working nothing in their spirit. You know, it's the devil working with them. You know, wolves in sheep's clothing. A lot of these people that are working for money, teaching for money. You're starting to see it, man. That's why Paul didn't want all that money, because he said it would corrupt the doctrine. Somewhere down the line, it's going to corrupt it. Yep. You got to put some courage in there. Yeah. I don't know why I feel bad for that dude, man. I'm probably like the only dude to feel sorry for him. I'm the main one who did it. Yeah. Huh? I think we're good on that. You see anything else, let me know. I just want to get the conversation going with that.
It's Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Yep.
No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them. So according, you have to have the correct spirit, because the mouth of the Lord is commanding what? The true doctrine of Yahawashi. And only the ones that have that true spirit are going to be gathered unto him.
by the Spirit. I got one more. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 6. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak wisdom of Yahweh in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which Yahweh hath ordained before the beginning unto our glory. And that's the only ones that are going to be able to bear that spirit, to be able to speak that true wisdom of Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi. You got to know the Spirit by the Spirit in order to speak among men which are perfect, how we made perfect through doctrine and faith. There's some more on that.
Go ahead.
All right, verse 8, it says, which none of the princes of this world knew, for had they known it, they would have not crucified the Lord of glory. But as is written, I have not seen nor heard, neither have entered into the hearts of man the things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him. But Yahweh hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searches all things, yea, the deep things of Yahweh. And that's it. That's the point right there. The Spirit is the one that's gathering us together, and that's the one that's leading us to Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi.
All right, where was that?
Finished at Ephesians 3.
Yeah.
Brought out Jeremiah 50 and 24 before that.
Yeah.
Isaiah 47. You said you want to bring up.
Yeah, let's go into that a little bit. Cause we were talking about the pride of he ain't a joke, bro. He ain't a joke, man. It's been like that all day too. But yeah, let's go to Isaiah 47, because that's what time we in right now. Yep. Esau, the pride of their heart is deceiving them. And they think because they was able to take us down, they was somebody get that Obadiah, shame shall cover thee. Definitely wrong. Yeah. But I'm gonna get this Obadiah real quick. Shame. Violence against our brother Jacob. Shame. Shame. I'm gonna get it first, bring it up.
It's Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 10. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off.
Right. And Esau, that's Esau, the Caucasian race. They're not walking in shame right now. That's why they're trying to get rid of what you call wokeism. They used to force it on us. They used to force it on us in school. We were talking about that earlier. But now they're like, nah, we don't know what you're talking about. It never happened before. We got to get rid of this wokeism. Critical race theory. Remember that? Yeah, that was real. We were talking about that a lot a couple of years ago. I can never remember the word. Yeah, critical race theory. Right? So now where we at?
Isaiah 47.
Yeah, let's build off of that. No, the other one. He just read it. Yeah, because that shame gonna cover them, man. You know, the shame is gonna cover them. They think because they was able to take us down, put us in slavery, right here. You know, and damn, that's crazy. It's all coming together. Cause I did a lesson the other day with Nahum, and they were prideful too. They thought because the Lord used Assyria to take down the Egyptians.
Are you better than what was the idol that they worship?
Populous Stone.
Populous Stone. Are you better than he?
No, not he.
Right.
Are you better than that place?
Yeah, come.
And in that place of Memphis and Thebes, they were worshiping an idol called No.
Okay.
But are you better than this nation at that time that I used you to take them down, and it was like a glorious kingdom? You think you better than that? Okay, watch what I do to you, Assyria. I got a new enemy for you. Oh shit, you do? Yes. Who was it? The Babylonians. Some of their own branch of their people. And then the Lord said, okay, Babylon, oh, y'all getting cocky too. All right, we're going to send the Syrians against the Persians.
Same with America. America thinks that they're greater than Rome. So America's going to show them, all right, well, just like Rome, y'all finna fall just like Rome.
Yeah. So they're pushing all the draconian measures of Rome. They're pushing all the policies, the same policies like with tariffs and shit. You know, it's going to backfire and cause a depression in this place.
They didn't learn from the first time they failed.
Overtaxation. You know? Tax is gonna cause it. As soon as you start taxing the people, the rich man's wealth, strong city. Yeah, somebody get that real quick. Yeah, we slow scrolling right now.
It's not a one-dimensional tax. He tax you 7, 8, 10 different ways.
Right.
Esau does.
And once you begin to do that,
Proverbs.
yeah, Proverbs 10. Yep, there's a couple of them there.
Proverbs 18 and 11. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as the high wall is his own conceit. What's one? The destruction of the poor is the poverty.
Yeah, but that's true though.
Oh, that's not what you wanted.
Yeah, no, but that's true though. Proverbs 10 and 15. Yeah, the riches become their conceit, man. It also become their blindness too.
This Proverbs.
Right, they look at the riches as a wall to hide behind. That's why you never see these goddamn devils. They hide behind their fucking money. Like Scrooge McDuck. All right, go ahead.
It's Proverbs 10 and 15. The rich man's wealth is his strong city.
Right, that's his wealth. Their strong city. What's their strong city today? America. You know, that's their wall of protection for Europe. All right, go ahead.
The destruction of the poor is their poverty.
See that? So the destruction of the poor, we, especially us, that's going to become their poverty. Messing with the children of Israel. But then on top of that, messing with their own citizens, overtaxing the people. Ultimately, that kingdom empire cannot stand that way, man.
Hey, Con, going back to the shutdown and shit, getting rid of the mom and pop stores, getting rid of the middle class and whatnot. Hey, Con.
Yeah, a lot of the factories, that's what built up this place. No innovation now. Only innovation they got is in the lines of tech. Talking about
TikTok.
Yeah. Talking about Dogecoin and all this witchcraft, man. There's more witchcraft. Those are nothing but soothsayers. That's all Elon Musk is a goddamn soothsayer, a damn witch. We got pictures of him with the fucking Baphomet shirt on.
And that's what he dressed up as the motherfucking shit for
Halloween. Yeah, for that pagan ass ritual shit, huh?
The Baphomet shield.
Shield. What made him dress up like a soldier?
Breastplate. On the whole armor of Satan.
Con. He put on the whole armor of Satan.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah, he basically saying he we one of Satan's soldiers.
Yeah, right. Already is though.
He already is. Now, where was that?
Isaiah
47. Yeah, we about to go down.
The rich man's
wealth is a strong city. Yeah, we just moving. So that's what they're doing. They're overtaxing the people, man. And even Trump, he's talking about taking away from taxes, but at the same time, you're gonna pay for it at the shelves.
Yeah.
You know, taxes to the other nations, tariffs, I mean, on Canada, which means higher prices for us at the shelves. We're gonna have to pay for that.
Right.
So ultimately, man, it's gonna be the downfall of this place. It's gonna cause a Great Depression, man. Right?
liquidation of America.
Wouldn't that be a form like sorcery, witchcraft?
Straight witchcraft.
Right, they're blinding the minds of people. So now, like, if they tax the people, it's gonna bring more higher price on. You're gonna pay higher prices anyway because of the taxation, right? Mm-hmm. And so now, if they put the tariffs on the other countries, now it's pointing to the prices are high on the shelf because these other countries are charging us more because of the imports. Not saying, oh, it's the tariffs that's causing these other countries to cost more. So now the people seem to turn an evil eye towards these other countries that are you know what I'm saying, raising their prices because of the tariffs that they put on.
Yep, the corporations.
Huh.
Yeah, which is gonna cause it could cause a recession, but you know these corporations, they're gonna save their own ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna push it on to the people. This is gonna cause a depression. All right, Isaiah 10:1, somebody.
The book of Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Yep.
Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
See that? All these policies are unrighteous. All of them. Go ahead.
And that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
See that? That right grievousness which they have prescribed. It comes out of their own heart. You know, they sitting there, what do they call them shits? Trump did another
think tank.
Executive order.
Executive orders.
Yeah.
Executive order. I mean, they come from him and his colleagues, which they have prescribed. You see that? So the Lord said, woe unto them, man.
Got a precept.
Precept, and then somebody else has something, right?
This is Micah, just to back up the scripture. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, They practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Right. Yep. Isn't it? Well, yeah. Trump kind of trying to take the power into his own damn hand, but really the power is in their hand. He's still pushing some of those draconian measures from Europe. You know, the Negro, Latino, Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible. That's a powerful statement there. All right. Go ahead. Where we at?
Isaiah 47.
Somebody else had a precept after that.
Yeah, I thought so, but don't worry about it. Let's go to Isaiah 47 and see where we at.
It's Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1.
Right, let's talk about the pride and the conscience of Esau, man. He showed his faithlessness when he sold his birthright to Jacob, man. Can you imagine if he didn't sell that birthright to Jacob? You know, Esau was known to dally.
I'm about to say, that sounds depressing.
Yeah, real. Well, for us too, but on another note, because Esau was dallying with the heathens, other heathens. So he would have sold that damn birthright to
Ishmael or some shit. Damn.
But he messing with Ishmaelites?
He would have gave that birthright to anybody. He said, I don't care, I'll do anything for it. And the birthright was what? The kingdom. Not just the birthright was the blessing from the father falling on the firstborn, but it was really also the blessing, the promise that came from Abraham to Isaac. That was gonna go on that next one.
Everlasting life.
Eternal bodies, all that.
He said, I don't want
He
none of
turned
that
down all that.
for a pot.
Some undone meat.
What you got in your hand?
He ain't even care.
That's why he the basis of man.
He the basis of man.
And it's wild today. Edomites today still love that venison. They be out in the woods hunting them dead out all day long.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think. Wait, venison, like.
That's deer.
No.
It was lentils.
It was lentils.
It was lentils.
Oh, okay, so like
that Jacob was cooking. And they wasn't done yet. He's like, man, I'll take that out the grease.
Yeah, lentils.
It's probably like this finish.
No, you good.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It comes together though. Now we know. You got it. So now where we at?
Isaiah.
Let's go to this Isaiah, man.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1.
Right.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right. So the Lord saying, stop fighting. Sit your ass down. I talked about this morning. Oh, virgin daughter, meaning you were untouched. You know, you were untouched, just like a virgin. So through that, America became prideful. Where is that at? Revelation 17, I think? Where it said, who can make war with? 13. Hey man, this is pride. This place is prideful, boy.
16, 13.
Yeah, we can start from 1.
This is Revelation 13 and 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a great beast rise up out of the sea.
Right. So so upon the earth there was a beast, meaning what's it called? A lawless, not a nation, but a system. More like a system, a conglomerate of people. You know. So this was a lawless, immoral, beastly type of people. Man. And that's what it is. It's a machine. It's called NATO. All right, go ahead. A kingdom. Europe, the EU, NATO, and America.
All right. So, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Right. And go to the that one right there. Yeah. 7 heads and 10 horns. That's the there you go right there. Called the European Union and the establishment of NATO. All right. The 10 horns represent the EU, which originally was called the European Economic Community. And then that was in 1957. It brought those European colony countries together because they were actually going to war a little bit over the economics and the shipping routes. You know, it was a down season for Europe. They were impoverished, all right? And that's why they went on them conquests, going to enslave other nations, looking for resources. Just like America's doing, looking for resources. Same thing. So the European Economic Community was reestablished with the Treaty of Rome in 1957, and then in 1958 they changed it. They made that European Economic Community framework as the foundation for the European Union. All right. So that's the European Union and NATO. Read, somebody read.
All right, I got it. It says, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy.
Right, so that's 27 altogether. And if you look it up, there's 27 nations that's really establishing the what's called not just the European Union, but the Western European Union. All right, the conglomerate between America, the dragon, which would be Europe, and NATO. All right, so go ahead.
Verse 2.
So he said what? They had names of blasphemy, meaning they had some rulers that were just wicked as hell. That's what it means. But then later on, it said they had names, like multiple. So the ones that established this, that small group of people that rose up upon the earth, they turned into what we see today. It's like everywhere. And he said the wicked, the wicked walk on every side.
Compasses us round about.
Thank you. That's what I want. Yeah, that one. I was talking about. So the wicked have compassed us about. Now it's like everywhere.
I got an interjection.
Yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 49. Wait, hold on. I'll go back to it. I lost it.
Yep.
This
You want somebody else to read this?
No, okay.
All right.
This Revelation 13:2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth.
Right. So this system is going to start off valiantly, just like Alexander did in 336 BC. And then when he took down, that's when he started ruling. And then when he took down the Persian Empire in 334 BC, that's in First Maccabees, he said the whole earth was silent before him. That was a whole empire. So the Lord letting you know that there was going to be another empire on the earth that was going to have the same start, the same way Alexander did, in pride, conquering, movement, taking over everything. But it was going to have a slow fall, just like with the bear with Russia. So the beginning was going to be a takeoff, just like Alexander, and then the end was going to be about Russia. All right, go ahead. Let's talk about NATO.
Okay. It says verse 2, Revelation 13:2.
Right.
And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were like unto the feet of a bear.
Right, the feet represents the end of a system, and this scripture would go with Daniel chapter 2 with the 10 toes. You know, same European Union. When they start to separate and fall, that's going to ultimately rise up the bear of Russia.
All right, it says, and the mouth as the mouth of a lion.
Right, the mouth of the lion represents the mouthpiece, the spokesperson for NATO, which was Britain. And then Britain established America as the, not only that, but Britain was also the financier. But they were who was his name, man? Not just Eisenhower, was another one.
Kissinger.
Huh?
You said about to say it.
No, man, he was over there. He got a weird ass name. If I ever say his name, y'all can go, oh, I know who that is. They don't know what I'm talking about. But he was over Britain during the same time as Eisenhower. And they were
Churchill?
Churchill.
Yeah,
God damn, bro. I was about to give up on that. Deal with that at the house.
That was 1 more 2, right?
Go live, do a lesson on it. Yeah, it was Churchill.
Yeah. I feel better. But yeah, Churchill. So Churchill and Eisenhower, they were debating who's going to be the spokesperson. Eisenhower wanted to be the spokesperson for NATO. Right? So that's when he became a mouthpiece. But it was ultimately Britain.
They wanted Churchill to do it.
They wanted Churchill. You remember?
It says, and the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority.
See that? So the dragon gave NATO its seat and power and great authority in this earth. All right? So they're like, oh wait, the dragon gave him my power. Europe gave him my power. They didn't say God did it. You see that? They're like, the dragon gave him his power. All right? Keep going.
All right. Verse 3, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wandered after the beast.
Right, so his deadly wound was healed with that Treaty of Rome, starting in 1957. And then you had NATO in 1951 with NATO in DC. And then you had, and all this really kicked off right in 1943, man. And he had the what? The Balfour Declaration? Sound familiar? 1944, right? So, and then you got, around 1971, you had the European Union fully established. All right?
Stuff's still kind of new.
Right, so that's when their deadly wound was healed. You know, they came back together, but now we're seeing that shit break apart, man. Man, look, you ever see them damn, anyway, I'll leave it alone. Look up a picture of that damn Treaty of Rome. It look like a damn carton of white eggs. Pale as hell, boy. There's nothing but them in there.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? But go ahead.
All right. Verse 3 again. It says, and I saw one of his heads as if it were wounded to death.
Right, it got wounded. Go ahead. The fall of Rome.
And his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wandered after the beast. And they that worship.
I think the fall was what, 476 BC, AD? That was the fall of the Roman Empire. And then they rose up again in the 12th century AD. With the took down the Byzantine Empire. And then since then, they've been trying to do what's called Renaissance, which is called what? The rebirth. My man Miller, what up, bro?
What's that?
Chillin'.
All right.
Renaissance is not.
That's right, man. Still doing the farm joint, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm come check you out.
All right, verse Revelation 13:4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who was able to make war with him.
That's right. So imagine somebody saying that to you. That was the same. Where have we heard that before? Who is able to make war with him? Goliath. So now the giant that we're fighting against, the Goliath, is Esau and this system. Who was able to make war with him?
Hey, come on.
And wasn't Goliath prideful?
Very super
He was prideful.
And we're going to use that stone to, hey, shit, break them down. That stone being Yahawashi.
Yahawashi is the stone. And through faith, we're going to be shooting his word at him.
Hey, I found my interjection. Right. It's Psalms chapter 52, verse 1. This is David talking about Joab the Edomite. It says, why boastest thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of Yahweh endureth continually. Thy tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Right, so because they come in democracy, talking about democracy, but really like say words are smooth and butter, but war was in his heart. All right, it says, thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Thou lovest all devouring words, O deceitful tongue. Yahweh shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not Yahweh his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches. and you know, and that's how you know it was a prophecy, because like they had Edom in subjection at that time. All right, it said, lo, this is the man that made not Yahweh his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. All right, but I am like a green olive tree in the house of Yahweh. I trust in the mercy of Yahweh forever and ever. So that's how we know this devil's going to be taken down, and he has no chance. But he's boasting himself in his money and his pride and his strength, because his money is his strength.
Hey, come on. That's why, hey, like now you got World War III kicking off. Esau goddamn started this fight. Now he want to go high, sit back and chill. But nah, man, the Lord Yahawashi gonna fish you up out of there.
That's right.
You know, so hey, you want to hide, you want to get your hands dirty, but you don't want to. You want to sit back and show that you ain't have no hand in it.
Gave hundreds of millions of dollars to Ukraine, not only in dollars but also in weaponry and other support items, and then go sit there like, no, I don't. Yeah,
Give it to you, but don't use it. But
right.
Yeah, the Lord is so merciful. He gave everybody a chance, man, and they won't turn to him. Right. That's why he said that in the scriptures. Yet you should only find your name in Israel, meaning we the only ones that ever truly called on the Lord with sincerity. Others have tried to call on him, like Herod, tried tried to call on the Lord, but it wasn't in sincerity and truth. And the Lord knew that. Plus, they heathens. All right, so Isaiah 26:10. So this time period where Esau is ruling, this is like the Lord showing favor to Esau. All right. You can say it, bro. Isaiah 26:10.
This Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shown to the wicked.
Right. So favor has been shown to these devils, man. They took over the whole world. They were able to put us in slavery, and they were able to walk around and chill today, and just sweep it under the rug. No more wokeism. Well, if you ain't woke, you dead. We don't want to remain in the congregation of the dead. That's why the Lord said this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. You know, and this place is the valley of the shadow of death. And death represents sleep. So they don't want you to sleep. They want you to stay. They don't want you to be woke. They want you to stay asleep and spiritually dead. All right, go ahead, brother. Somebody read.
Yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of uprightness when he deal unjustly.
Right. So even in our land, they're doing nothing but wickedness over there. So what do you think they're gonna do over here in the sides of the north, ruling over us? And he said what? The brother Canuck said it, that they wouldn't turn to God. So favor has been shown to Esau, and they won't turn. They would damn sure won't turn to the Lord or acknowledge Him, right? Or Trump. All right. So Isaiah 47.
Are we finishing Revelation 13?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, who can make war with them? So that gave that. Everybody say Esau, the pride of their heart, has deceived you. You know.
Isaiah.
Habakkuk 2. And then we're gonna go there. Large desires of hell. Yeah, and then we're gonna go there.
Habakkuk 2 and 4.
4. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
That's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
See that? They've been lifted up. But it's not righteousness, man. So you see Trump speaking all these promises and this and that. That's not God behind him, man. That's the devil speaking through him, deceiving. You know? Go ahead. So it's not upright. It's not righteous, man. Go ahead, brother.
But the just shall live by his faith.
Right. We're living by faith. Faith in Yahawashi and Yahawashi. We're living by faith in Yahawashi.
Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine.
Whoa, transgress means to continue in sin, to continue something. So because they were able to continually transgress through their philosophy, through their business, through their military excursions, through their dollar, that boasted up Esau's pride, man. And the pride of that system we were just reading about. All right, go ahead.
He is a proud man.
So they become a proud man. And the scriptures say that. Let me get that real quick. Is it highlighted or something? Damn, where is it at, man? It said pride. Pride, man. There you go.
Probably not making that.
Yeah, Sirach 10 and 18. I'll read it. This is Sirach 10 and 18. Pride was not made for men, nor furious